Notice of this meeting stating the date, place, and time has been disseminated as required under the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975. Copies of the agenda are also posted on the city's website and Linden TV for the public. This meeting is now called to order. Mr. Clerk, can you please conduct a prayer and flag salute?
God of the universe, look thou with favor upon these here assembled, and bestow thy guidance upon the members of the governing body in their deliberations. This we ask in thy name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In the event of an emergency, the proper method of exiting the council chambers is through the 3 doors in the rear of the room. Occupants should proceed down the staircase, out the front door, and move away from the area of the front steps. Any member of the public wishing to speak during the public comment session at the end of the meeting, please sign in on the white sheets provided at the front of the room with your name and address. Please turn off all cell phones or place them on vibrate. If you must take a call, please leave the council chambers to do so. President of Council Michelle Yamakaitis, Mayor Armstead, and the members of the council who were elected in the November 8, 2022 general election have subscribed to their oath of office prior to January 1st, 2023, but for the benefit of the public in attendance, the officials will repeat the process. The oath of office is being administered to the following elected officials. We're going to begin with Mayor Derek Armstead. Okay. Mayor will be sworn in by County Commissioner Joseph C. Bodek. Holding the Bible will be his wife, Danny Orlean. Also participating are his children, Erica, Brianna, Abigail, Ryan, and Ashton Armstead.
I have to correct that because my other children won't be here today. Unfortunately, my youngest ones they've reached that age now where they have high school activities and they have to attend their high school activities. So it's just going to be my wife and my daughter, Brianna Armstead.
I solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform the duties of the office of mayor according to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Mayor. Okay, Commissioner Bodek, you might as well stay on the floor there. You have some. I'm going to be sworn in next by, once again, County Commissioner Joseph C. Bodek. It's an honor to have him swear me in. He's sworn me in for every oath I've ever taken here. So, Joe, I appreciate that. Okay, holding the Bible will be my son Daniel Yamakaitis. Also participating will be my husband Luke, my son Thomas, and Daniel's fiance, Mackenzie Sullivan. Can you please come forward?
I
I, Michelle Yamakaitis,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform the duties of the office of Council President
perform the duties of the office of Council President
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Joe, come on in here. Yep. Thanks. Okay, next on our agenda will be Councilman of the Second Ward, Barry Javik. He will be sworn in once again by County Commissioner Joseph Bodak, and holding the Bible will be his fiancee, Deborah Azevedo.
I
I, Barry Javik,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the
and
same
to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform the duties of Second Ward Councilman
perform the duties of Second Ward Councilman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Okay, I want to announce that this evening, Councilwoman of the Third Ward, Monique Caldwell, was supposed to be sworn in, but she is not feeling well this evening, so we're going to have her ceremonial swearing in at our January 17th meeting. So we send get well wishes to her. Okay, next we will have our newly elected councilman of the Fifth Ward, Carlos Rivas. He will be... Councilman Rivas will be sworn in by Mayor Derek Armstead. Holding the Bible will be his wife, Darinara Rosado. Also participating are his children, Andreas, Andrea, and Ariel.
I
Carlos Rivas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the government established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform the duties of the Fifth Ward Councilman
perform the duties of the Fifth Ward Councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Next but not least, we have our Councilman of the 7th Ward, Ralph Strano. He will be sworn in by County Commissioner Joseph Bodak. Holding the Bible will be his lovely wife, Mary Beth Strano. Oh, the Constitution, okay. Excuse me, Ralph.
I just want to go off script a little bit. My children couldn't be here, and though our Senate President Nick Scutari and our Mayor Armstead are no replacement for my children. These four people that stand with me are the reason why I'm here.
I'm his oldest child.
I,
Ralph Strano,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform the duties of the office of 7th Ward Councilman
perform the duties of the 7th Ward Councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Congratulations.
One more? One more. Okay, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Somehow we didn't get our pictures taken. Come on up, gang. And my daughter has to leave.
Councilman Roman? Thank you. As everyone's returning to the dais, I'd just like to mention to the members of the public, anyone who wishes to speak in the public comment portion, there are sheets in the front of the room. Please come sign in if you'd like to speak. Okay, we're going to have the presentations of the certificates of elections. Mr. Clerk, could you please present the certificates of election from the County Clerk, Joanne Rajapi?
I have the honor, on behalf of our County Clerk, Joanne Rajapi, to present each of our elected officials with their certificates of election and letter of congratulations from Joanne Rajapi. Barry Javik. Carlos Rivas. Ralph Strano. Council President Michelle Yamakaitis. And our Mayor Derek Armstead.
Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Ormond.
Here.
Javik. Present. Caldwell, excused. Mohammed.
Present.
Rivas.
Present.
Roman.
Here.
Strano.
Here.
Blaine.
Here.
Medina.
Here.
Hudak.
Excused?
And Mrs. Yamakaitis.
Here.
A quorum exists.
Okay. At this time, I'd like to call up Senate President Nicholas Guattari. You come over here. Yep.
I'll be very brief. Thank you, Madam President. Thanks so much for the opportunity to say a few words. Just want to congratulate the mayor, all the members of council, and to the people of the city of Linden for a great job electing a great team that's dedicated to the citizens and taxpayers of the city of Linden. Really a great day for the city the last couple of days. Had the honor to swear in Joe Bodick as our newest county commissioner. Congratulations, Joe. And Chris Hudak of Linden, formerly, has to become our Union County surrogate, and now the mayor. Congratulations. And now the mayor, once again re-elected with a great slate of council members. I want to congratulate everyone. It's just been a great day to be from the city of Linden the last couple of days. Great honor to be your representative down in Trenton, and you have my word to continue to be here when you need me. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Okay, we're going to open up the public comment portion of the meeting. Okay, we're going to start, we have one person, Thomas Yamakaitis. Please state your name and address for the record.
You know my name and address.
We don't know you.
My name is Thomas Yamakaitis. My address is 921 McGilvery Place, Linden, New Jersey. First, I want to just congratulate all the newly elected and re-elected officials on their elections. It's not an easy job to be an elected official. It's a 24/7 full-time job that requires a lot of patience, perseverance, and good judgment. These are all characteristics that the Linden Democratic Club was built upon. As acting president of the Linden Democratic Club, I would like to congratulate all of the newly elected and re-elected city council and mayoral candidates and present them with a small token of our appreciation. So I guess when I call your name, just come down.
You
and
could go.
Huh?
You could walk up to them.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Barry
But you wanted to
Javik.
skip the formalities.
Yeah. Barry Javik, second ward. Monique Caldwell could not be here today, but
Yes.
she's the 3rd Ward Councilwoman. Carlos Rivas. He's the 5th Ward Councilman. Congratulations, newly elected. Ralph Strano, 7th Ward. Council President, aka Mom. And last but not least, Mayor Derek Armstead.
The mayor also had some presentations he wanted to do, so I'll come back to you, Tommy, if you want to just wait up there.
Well, good evening, guys, and congratulations. As the chairman of the Linden City Democratic Committee, we have a little something, a token of our appreciation, so you guys can do a little shopping, I guess. We have,
Mayor, you could feel free to put Tommy to work too, delivering for you.
okay, that's all right. We have one for our 1st Ward Councilman, our 2nd Ward Councilman, we keep mixing that up, Barry Javick. Our 3rd Ward Councilman couldn't be here, but I'll give that to her later. And our 5th Ward Councilman, newly elected, Carlos Rivas. Our 7th Ward Councilman, Ralph Strano. Our 10th Ward Councilperson couldn't be here as well, so we'll have to see her later as well. We have a gift for our newly elected Commissioner, Joseph Bodek. While we swore in Christina Hudak last month, she's not here, but we certainly have one for her as well. Glad yourself. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mayor. Okay, you can continue.
Council President, Mom, congratulations on your reelection as Council President of the City of Linden. I hope you know that our family is extremely proud of what you've accomplished in Linden over the years. Since I was 10, I've watched you grow as a person and navigate the often challenging terrain of being an elected official. Anyone who knows you, and I mean anyone who really knows you, knows how hard you work for the people in the city. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this position than you. The last year has probably been one of the roughest years for our family. But you fought and survived for us. Grandma and Poppy would be extremely proud of you. And I know they are watching over you every day. Congratulations, and I love you.
Thank you, everyone. Is there anyone else from the public who wishes to come up and make a comment? Okay, seeing none. We have some members from the Board of Education here tonight. I'd like to ask you to all stand up and be acknowledged. Thank you for coming this evening. Okay, can we have then a motion to close the public comment portion of the meeting?
Council President, I'd like to make a motion to close the public portion of the meeting and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Rivas?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Okay, we're going to start with comments from members of the council. I'm going to start with Mayor Armstead.
Yes, good evening, everyone. And once again, I'd like to congratulate all of the newly elected officials. Second Ward Councilman Barry Javik, Third Ward Councilperson Monique Cardwell, Fifth Ward Councilman Carlos Rivas, and a little story about Carlos. Everybody knows that we're on the ground campaign season every year. And one year we were out there campaigning and we stumbled across some guy named Carlos Rivas. He served with distinction on the Board of Education for us. And he really led the charge for us as we try to bring things under control there. He's done an outstanding job, and we're just happy to have him as our Fifth Ward Councilman. Ralph Strano, we call him Uncle Ralphie. Been around for a long time. Ralph and I have known each other for, we came on almost the same time. Really want to congratulate you again, Ralph, for your hard work and all of what you bring to the table. Of course, 10th Ward Councilperson Christina Hudak couldn't be here this evening. And last but certainly not least, my council president, Michelle Yamakaitis. We are a tag team. As long as we stay together, nobody's ever going to beat us. You know, so for years, I mean, somehow we, at one point in this political business, wound up on two different sides of the political fence. And then we realized that once we came together, there was a reason why they kept us apart, because once we came together, nobody could beat us. So we really appreciate what you bring to the table, Michelle, you and your family. They work very hard for us. And again, with your family and my beautiful wife and the backing and the support that I have for my family, nobody's ever going to beat us, okay? God bless you, and thank you for being with us and being a part of this team. Last but certainly not least, we want to say congratulations to Joe Bodak as well. Joe Bodak, we call him the glue. There's been a time in this political arena where people were going apart, and Joe kind of pulled us all back together. This is one of my inside jokes. We don't want to call him Elmer Glue, and we decided not to call him Crazy Glue, so we just call him the glue. But although we're questioning the fact that he got elected, that he wants to be in politics now, maybe he is a little crazy, you know. But thank you, Joe, for all you do. You help us, you help keep us together. He's a worth of knowledge. There's nothing that goes on in this city that Joe doesn't know about, and he's very instrumental in helping to guide us and get us where we need to be as a city. Now, typically, we have a grandiose speech done by the mayor at the reorganization every year, but we've decided to do what some of the other towns do. That's raise your taxes. No, just kidding, no. We've decided that we're going to have a State of the City address later on in the year like other towns do. And so you can look forward to that, and you'll all be invited again as we unveil some of the good things that we're doing in this town with regards to stabilization of property taxes and all the new projects that we have going on. So it'll give you guys an insight as to how we do it, okay? But don't tell anybody. Okay. But anyway, once again, congratulations to all the newly elected officials, and it's a pleasure working with you. And as I always say, we've assembled a team here, and we all work together, and that's really one of the reasons why we're successful. There's no I in the word team. I rely on every one of these council members for their advice as we move this city forward. And as they mentioned earlier, we have some members from our Board of Education here, and I thank you all, Lamari Centrone, Annie Pino, Malaysia Thomas, I saw Samuel De La Cruz in the back there.
Marlene Bergheimer.
Dr. Marlene Bergheimer, she's here also. I thank you all. And our new board of, our new library board commissioner, library director, and forgive me, Lisa, I can't, your last name? McClurk, okay. I see, I'm getting old. But anyway, I want to thank you for all that you bring to the table. You know, the city government has a lot of moving parts, and you just can't, we talk about how we have lowered taxes. That just isn't done by one person. That's a collective group putting things together, bringing ideas to the table to make it happen. So, and we've got a long way to go. So we look forward to seeing you at our State of the City event, and we're probably going to have it scheduled in March, April, or May, sometime when the weather's a little bit warmer. We look forward to seeing you all there. And once again, God bless you all, and thank you all for coming out this evening.
Thank you, Mayor Armstead. Okay, now we'll hear from Second Ward Councilman Barry Javick.
Thank you, Council President. First, I want to say thank you. I am deeply grateful to the residents of the Second Ward for giving me this opportunity to serve another term on their behalf. In addition, I would like to acknowledge our team, the people who participate in my re-election. As we all know, you need support to make things happen. Thank you, Mayor, Danny, Debbie, Jerry, Alex, Michelle, Dan, the empowered group of the Junior ROTC Associates and volunteers. I am truly appreciative of all your support. I would also like to congratulate the newly elected and re-elected. I look forward to working with you in the years ahead. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Councilman Davitt. Okay, Councilman Rivas.
Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure and an honor for me to be here today. I would have never imagined when I was a teenager having the opportunity to serve the citizens of the great city of Linden. I am a proud immigrant from Ecuador that one day came to the United States looking for better days, and now I'm feeling that I have a great commitment and a great opportunity to serve the citizens of the country that welcome me to be here together with my family. I'd like to congratulate all the elected officials, the mayor, Michelle, my now colleague council members, everyone that make this possible. I would be remiss if I will not name all of you, but I'm afraid that I may forget a name. So for all of you who help us during the elections, during the campaign, during the visits to our constituents, door by door, I'd like to say thank you. I'd like to say thank you to my family, to my wife, to my kids, to my friends, a todos mis amigos, a toda la comunidad hispana. Quiero agradecerles. I'd like to say thank you for being here tonight. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family. And thank you for allowing me to do public service. It is in my blood, and it is something that I take very close to my heart. I'd like to also thank my board members, my colleague board members, for the last 3 years when I served my city as a board member in the district of Linden. I learned a lot from all of you, and I learned that a team is strong when it stays strong. Our only goal was to keep moving the city forward, and I think that now you have a great opportunity to keep doing that. So thank you for everything that you gave me during those 3 years. I'd like to thank the citizens of the Fifth Ward for having allowed me to become your elected council person today. I commit with you to do the best of my abilities to serve you as a public servant in my duties as a councilman. Lastly, I would like to say there are no other words to describe how happy I am today to see all of you here in City Hall. I wish I can continue to see you all of here in all of our meetings, because your voice is the voice of all of us. I want to be the voice of everyone out there, of every one of my constituents in the Fifth Ward. I love the diversity of Linden. I love the diversity that we embrace in this city. And I like to be the voice of my Spanish community out there and everyone out there that needs to be a voice in the City Council. Thank you. God bless you all, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Councilman Rivas. I just also would like to acknowledge that we have our Superintendent of Schools here this evening, Dr. Tomasic. And our high school principal, Mr. Coons. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, next we will have Councilman Strano.
Thank you, Council President. It's been said that, winning never gets old, and I certainly appreciate that. This is a time for thank yous and acknowledgements, and, doing a little bit of the math, the mayor was saying how far back we go. I started out 28 years ago, and it's a little bit scary when we think about how old we're getting. There was a time when we were the young kids on council, and we were earning our stripes, as we should put it, and well, it's just, it's good to be here and still doing the good work that we're doing. I'd first like to thank my family, especially my wife, Mary Beth. She's the one who handles the social media in my family and keeps me on my toes, making sure that, I answer all those constituent calls, get back to him, and make sure that I take care of the business that these people need assistance with. I'm certainly thankful to all of those voters that came in and voted for me. I was, when you're at the bottom of the list of candidates to vote for and you're still pulling with the people from the top, it's a pretty good feeling. And I want to say thank you to them. I want to thank my good friend Joe Bodick for getting me here, or getting me back on council when my predecessor had resigned due to relocation. And of course, my colleagues on council at that time that voted unanimously to put me back in this seat. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't congratulate Joe Bodick, our city clerk, being sworn in as our newest commissioner. I see he didn't waste any time putting his commissioner status on the agenda. Joe and I are best of friends, and he knows I kid him a lot, and that's just a little rib there. He replaces former Commissioner Chris Hudak, who was elected to surrogate, and I also want to congratulate him. His family is good friends of ours, and we wish him well in that position. A reminder, don't panic about Joe Bodick still being our city clerk, because he's not going anywhere. We're not letting him go. So just because he became a commissioner doesn't mean that you can't be the clerk. I want to say thank you to Team Armstead, Democrats, and for continuing to support me in our city Democratic organization as well, as a candidate for the 7th Ward Councilman. It's been a long time since we were able to run unopposed, and it's without a doubt due to the tenacity and determination and success of Team Armstead. That includes the 7th Ward Committee people as well, and I'm thankful to them too. They are soldiers that help every council person do their job, and they're out there. They're unheralded, but I want to make a point that how important those people are. In every department in the city, I want to thank the entire staff of the city employees that work for this great city that we call home. Every department continues to improve in its efficiency, and all of you make our job as council people a cooperative effort, and I want to let you know how much I appreciate that. The fact that this city can still provide excellent services to its residents and still keep living here affordable is a testament to your dedication and hard work. I also congratulate my running mates from Mayor Armstead, Council President Yamakaitis, 2nd Ward Councilman Barry Javik, 3rd Ward Councilwoman Caldwell, and 5th Ward Councilman Carlos Rivas, and 10th Ward Councilwoman Hudak on their re-elections and elections to council. To my fellow council people, that's for later. Hold on. I look forward to continuing to work hard with all of you and making Linden, especially the 7th Ward, a better, brighter, safer, and healthier place to live and raise your children and to grow old in. And I'd just like to wish all of you a happy, healthy, safe, prosperous new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Strano. The Mayor Armstead asked to speak again.
I neglected some very important people here tonight, and I better clean this thing up because I got to go home tonight. My daughter, Brianna Armstead, is here, and she's an elected board of education member.
sworn in tomorrow evening.
And we have Dayanara Rosario. She's here also, I believe. Newly elected Board of Education member. And Saskia Carrillo, I don't know if she's here or not, but she's also a newly elected Board of Education member. And they all are part of our team, and I want to thank them for their hard work as well, because they worked very hard to make sure that this whole team got elected as well. So congratulations to them as well.
Thank you, Mayor. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate our newly elected and re-elected officials this evening, Councilman Javik, Councilwoman Caldwell, Councilman Rivas, Councilman Strano, Councilwoman Hudak, and of course, our mayor. I am proud to run with such great people. Even though the oath of office was a ceremonial option this evening, the words that you are attesting to are a great roadmap to follow throughout your term of office. If there's one piece of advice I could give our newly elected officials, it would be when making a decision, have in the back of your mind how your vote will affect the people you are here to represent. Tonight, I begin my second term as council president. My first term was a challenge and a few bumps in the road, like a global pandemic and navigating the world to virtual meetings. I want to thank this council for working and respecting each other. It was a rough road, but we did it. We made it through that. Hopefully, sometime this year, we can return to our regular caucus room and be back at the table again. I look forward to us working with all of you and our city department heads once again. Our city staff is second to none. You make the job of the council and the mayor so much easier, so thank you once again. It's a big decision for any elected official to decide to run or to seek re-election. One of the key factors for me to decide to seek re-election was that I realized that I was not ready to give up this other family I established a relationship with for the past 17 years called Linden. I consider it an honor and a privilege to serve all of you as your council president, and taking the oath of office tonight was an affirmation attesting to serve you, a position I do not take for granted. I always say the best part of this job to me is working with the residents. I appreciate all of you and welcome your calls at any time. I would like to thank my family for all their love and support and who enabled me to meet the challenges of working on council. My husband Luke, my sons Danny and Tommy, my future daughter-in-law Mackenzie, and especially my sisters and brother. You have all been the wind beneath my wings. I'd be remiss also if I forgot the guys sitting in the row behind them. They're like my other sons, KB, Jax, and Adam. You guys always had my back, so I appreciate you guys. I would be remiss if I did not mention Mayor Armstead also this evening. I'm a firm believer that behind every successful man, there is a good, strong woman who can keep him on track one way or another. We have a joke here on the third floor of City Hall that Mayor Armstead has 3 wives who hold very different, distinct roles. At home, of course, he has his legal wife, Danny, number 1. In City Hall, he has his wife, number 2, Rebecca, who tracks him down like Dog the Bounty Hunter when department heads need him. She merely keeps things operating in the mayor's office in a timely manner. And then there is me, number 3, his political wife. I'm the gal that gets the calls from his political friends, colleagues, council members, department heads, and the sister wives, asking, what is he thinking? You got to go talk to him. All kidding aside, Mayor Armstead, Derek, you have proven yourself to me to be the keeper when it comes to a political husband. When re-election was coming around last year, and I had my concerns about me working effectively in the campaign, you gave me one directive, which was, all you need to do is focus on getting well. I got you. Mayor, I have one message for you. I have one message for you this evening. Mayor, I am back. Thank you. Okay, next I'd like to call on Councilwoman Lisa Ormond.
Thank you, Council President. I would like to, first of all, say that this is my favorite meeting of the year. It's the only time that we really get to celebrate all of the newly elected officials and the re-elected officials with just lots of pomp and circumstance and absolutely no nonsense. So this is a wonderful meeting. So I'd like to start off by congratulating Barry Javik, who was re-elected as a second ward councilman, Monique Caldwell, who was re-elected as a third ward councilwoman. Our newly elected councilman, Carlos Rivas. It is going to be so refreshing to see you in that seat. I'm so excited. And to Uncle Ralph, we share godchildren. So I'd like to also congratulate you on your reelection. And Ralph has been part of our family for so many years till I don't think I can even remember a time when Ralph wasn't part of the family. And to Christine Hudak, who's not here also, congratulations. Welcome to Team Armstead. Team Armstead is a dynamic presence in this city, and I'm very proud to be part of it. I'd like to also congratulate Joe Bodak on becoming our county commissioner. Mr. Bodak is so qualified and has a wealth of knowledge. Our county is more than lucky to have someone of his caliber to be serving alongside of them. Joe, congratulations, and I'm so glad that we still have you to be with us. I would also like to congratulate my partner in crime, Thelma. We became Thelma and Louise a couple of seasons ago when we started taking on the city, knocking on doors, and taking no prisoners. So Thelma, Louise is glad that you were back. It was a little touch and go there with her, and I was scared.
Thank you.
But welcome back, Thelma.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. And I'm so proud to say that. When he first got elected, I was really afraid for him because I didn't know whether or not the city was going to embrace him. But they did. And they embraced him not only because he's Derek, but we have a legacy in this town of being Armsteads. Everybody knew the Armstead family. But I distinctly remember wishing him the strength of Samson, knowing that he's going to have to be strong and have to endure a lot of things. I wish him the tenacity of Moses because Moses led the Israelites for 40 years without stopping, and I knew that he was going to have to do the same for the residents and for the people of Linden, and to also be a dynamic force when leading this council in order to move the city forward. I wished him the heart of David because God loved David's heart, and I want God to love his heart. I also told him that he would have the patience of Job, because without patience, you are not going to be able to govern or to lead the city the way that you should. But I also wished him to have the wisdom of Solomon, because Solomon was wise, didn't want riches, didn't want many things, but just asked God for wisdom. So I prayed that my brother would have the wisdom of Solomon. And after all those terms that he has served, he has proven that all the things that were wished for him have come into fruition. Mayor, I wish you continued best, continued success, health, and everything. And I'm going to tell you something. There are two people that are looking down on heaven from you, and they are smiling. And that is your grandmother, first of all, who told him when he was like 5 years old, "You're going to be the mayor one day." And Grandma was right. My grandmother was a committee person, and so was my grandfather. And she was so right. But the person that is really, really smiling down upon you from heaven is our Father, Daddy. He was an old guy, and he would go out there and he would knock on doors for him. And he would translate down in the 7th Ward in Polish when people would come and, come to vote. So it's just amazing. Like I said, they would be just smiling and happy for you as we are. So continued success, continue to lead like you lead, and continue to make not only your wife, your children, but your brothers and sisters proud, and your mother proud. Mom, stand up.
Yep. Stand up, Mrs. Armstead.
That's 88 years old, okay? She's 88 years old, and let me tell you something. When what Mama says, we listen, okay? We are never too grown not to listen to Mama. So once again, many blessings, Derek. I love you, your children, your sisters, your family. We all standing right behind you.
Councilman Alfred Bahamas from the 4th Ward. Would you like to say anything?
Brief. First of all, congratulations to my councilman from the 5th Ward. It's a pleasure to have you, Carlos Rivas. And also, congratulations to Barry Javits and Councilman Soprano, and welcoming Chris Hudak. I can get loud now. I won't put my loud voice out. And also congratulations, of course, to Council President Michelle Yamakaitis, who's doing a phenomenal job of presiding over this council. We have seen this council evolve, seen that seat evolve, and it's now pleasant to come to the council. And also congratulations to our council, my neighbor, Councilwoman Monique Caldwell. And finally, congratulations to one of the greatest politicians, civil servants in United States history. And I have to say that my children called me the Black Forrest Gump, because they said, you know, Daddy, you have met everybody, known everybody from Dr. Martin Luther King on down to Jesse Jackson and Andrew Young and many others. And I said that because I had no intentions when I came to Linden of ever being involved in politics. Probably, for some of you may not know, I've been a preacher for over 16 years. I'm only 15. But Mayor Armstead invited me in to serve here in the city of Linden. And I was telling a group of students at the University of Chicago recently, if someone had told me 50 years ago that I would be a councilman in the city of Linden, I said, you know, I got a bridge for you to sell, or probably I could sell you Lake Michigan. But then, where is Linden? And then I started hearing all these radio advertisers said, leave it to Linden, and I agree. This is the greatest city in America, and let me also say, observing what is going on in Washington, we all should take a big congratulations that we are sitting as a body, we have elected and respected the Constitution of the United States, and we are a unified body, and I have to congratulate the man that's named for my son and my dad, Joseph Bodak, Commissioner Bodak. And congratulations to see our Senate President. My father would be proud to know that I'm sitting with the Senate President. And it's just an honor to be here with you all, and most of all, to be with you distinguished citizens, because all of you are distinguished in the eyes of God and the eyes of each other. God bless you, God bless America, and God bless Linden.
6th Ward Councilman John Roman.
Thank you, Council President. I'll be brief with simple congratulations, and I'll defer any report to the next meeting. Happy New Year to everyone. Congratulations to everyone. Senate President, Mayor, Commissioner Bodak, and all my colleagues here on council and all the residents of Linden. Thank you for coming. I always get very excited to see this room full. I wish everyone would come to every single council meeting. Congratulations, Barry Javits, Councilman of the 2nd Ward, and congratulations to Ralph Strano. Both of you have always, through everything that we've been through, have had great conversations, and even off the line, we've always tried to push forward in our committees and through whatever problem that the city of Linden has, and try to get through it. And I have an immense amount of respect for both of you, and I'm glad you guys are still here to help me learn more. Monique, 3rd Ward Councilwoman, congratulations. I hope you feel better, and we'll see you soon. Carlos, congratulations, sir. I know the 5th Ward is in good hands, and if you ever need me, I'm right over in the 6th Ward. You can call me anytime, sir. Michelle, through everything, we have always remained friends. We've known each other a lot longer than before I was even on this council. I appreciate you. You are the leader of this council. I'm so happy that you are here and back and ready to go. And Mayor, congrats to you, sir. we've certainly gone through it, you and I, but you are the longest-serving official in the city of Linden. I think it's about to be 30 years, if not 30 years this year. 29. Congratulations. You have proven yourself the leader of this city, and I believe it was, what was it, 2015, your first term? So it was 8 years ago. I stood as just a kid right up there. I remember I had brown hair still and baby cheeks, and I remember it because I've watched the video over and over again. I said, it's so great to see everyone here. I want everyone to come back, and I want to say to the people that came here, keep coming back, keep paying attention, because that's how work gets done, when the residents are involved and we work together all as a team. Last year was great. Working together as a team was such a great cohesive unit, and I look forward to that. And last but not least, Joe Bodek. Linden is unbelievably lucky to have your service, not only as city clerk, but as our county commissioner, to guide them. And I will continue to learn from you, and I'm excited to do so. So congratulations to everyone. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Eighth Ward Councilman Garnett Blaine.
First, I'd like to start off to congratulate all the newly elected officials along with the re-elected officials on council, and congratulate Commissioner Joe Bodak and his new assignment. I want to especially congratulate Mayor Armstead and Council President Michelle Yamakaitis for continuously leading this city forward. Zero tax increases for a number of years, which is pretty much non-existent throughout the country. And we all should appreciate the hard work and effort that is being put forth by this council. A lot of times I've heard of it when I first joined council, that it's a thankless job, but when you're helping people and we all are just one great big family united together, even though we disagree sometimes, but disagreeing does not mean that we're fighting. We are just voicing a different perspective on a situation that we're trying to reconcile. That's all it is. So I'm proud to be a part of this council, because we come with ideals, we come with knowledge, we come with loving arms, and we help each other move this city forward. It comes with great sacrifice. I just left my job and got here. I promise you I had a suit all laid out, my tie was laid out, but I left work late and came straight here, didn't have dinner or anything, but that's what being on council is about. You just make it when you can, and you get here, and that's the important thing. And people of the 8th Ward, you know I love each and every one of you. It's an honor to be a part of this council and serve the city of Linden. God bless you all, and Happy New Year's to everyone.
Thank you, Councilman Blaine. Councilman Medina?
Yes, thank you, Council President. Good evening, everyone. Sometimes it's kind of, when you get to the end of the podium, you kind of like already done listening to all the congratulations and whatnot. But I just want to briefly just, again, congratulate everyone on the re-election and newly elected officials. So I just want to quickly go through it. Councilman Javik, congratulations. Councilman Rivas, it's great to see you up here. It's exciting. I know your energy, and there's a reason why. When I came on council, I was the first Latino councilman here. Now we have a second one, so it's great. We have a lot of diversity in this town, and it's great that this council represent the town that we live in. So it's very important. I know Ms. Caldwell is not here tonight. Councilman Strano, congratulations, and of course, Council President Jamakaitis, you're amazing. Glad to hear those words, I'm back. Okay, you are definitely our leader here on council. And of course, not last but not least, Mayor Armstead, you know, oh my God, I think I'm 10th year council. We have some up and downs over the years, but the mayor has done an amazing job. We really brought on some good ideas to this council. We had deep discussions on them. And just a few years ago, I said to this governing body and to the public, we're moving in the right direction. And you can see the direction that we're moving in. With the zero taxes, the redevelopment in this town, is really, we're going in a really great direction where it really makes this town sticks out. It's a great place to live. It really is. And for the amount of services that the residents receive in this town, compared to no other town. So, and I love debating people on it, by the way. And lastly, Joe Bodek and his new assignment as well as commissioner. His predecessor, Christopher Hudak, I kept him busy. I told Joe the other day, I'm going to give you 90 days before I start slamming you with some issues and requests. I always rely on the county for help and whatnot with certain issues. So, Joe, I'm excited. Joe is amazing. He knows I love him, always takes his calls. It's amazing. And before I forget, I want to thank State Senate President Nicholas Kateri just for spending time with us tonight, and in just sharing in the celebration that we're all sharing in tonight. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Councilman. Okay, council now needs to elect a president of council pro temp. Are there any nominations?
Council President, I'd like to nominate Councilman Ralph Strano as the longest-serving member of this council.
Second.
Okay, any other nominations? All right, seeing none, can we
Non-continuous.
have
I accept.
Non-
I accept the nomination.
Non-contiguous,
Yep.
longest-serving.
Yep.
All right, we have a roll call?
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Rivas?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Abstain.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Okay, Commissioner Bodek, can you please swear in our president of council pro temp?
For those of you who don't know, the council president pro tem he becomes the acting mayor in my absence. So if I should go amiss suddenly.
I
Ralph Strano,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
and justly perform the duties of the office of Council President Pro Tem.
perform the duties of the office of the Council President. Council Pro Tem for the term commencing January 1st, 2023, expired
According to the best of my
according to the
ability.
best of my ability.
Congratulations.
I can't even go.
This one you're gonna have to sign.
Let's take a picture, Joe. Okay, turn this a little bit down.
Hey, while we're waiting for them to return to their seats, I'd like to acknowledge one of our employees that is here this evening. It's hard to believe that she's going to be retiring. She looks like she just started her work here. Anne-Marie Whalen, can you please stand up? She's our purchasing agent. Stand up, Anne-Marie. We thank you for all your years of service that you've done for the city of Linden. You were there for all of us when we needed anything from purchasing, so thank you. We're going to miss you, but please don't be a stranger.
Council President?
Yes.
Can I say a few words?
Sure.
All right, thanks. To my fellow council people, I just want to say I appreciate and thank you for your, first for the nomination, and second as Council President Pro Tem in the unanimous vote, except for my own, because I didn't think it was proper to vote for myself. And I just want to say, I hope to never have to fill that role again as long as our Council President is in her seat. Thank you.
All right, we're going to now move on to resolutions. We have resolutions 2023-1 through 2023-17. Okay, can we have a motion, please?
Yes, thank you, Council President. I'd like to make a motion to adopt Resolutions 2023-1 to 2023-17 and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Mrs. Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Rivas?
Yes and all, but I'm staying Resolution 2023-16 on my name.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Okay, ordinances on first reading. We have ordinance 67-1.
An ordinance authorizing the sale of Lot 13, Block 103, known as 913 Union Street, on the current tax atlas of the City of Linden in the County of Union that's not needed for public use, and establishing a minimum price of $125,000.
Okay, can we have a motion for introduction, please?
Yes, thank you, Council President. I'd like to make a motion to introduce Ordinance 67-1 and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Rivas?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Okay, ordinance 67-2, please.
An ordinance authorizing the sale of Lot 14, Block 103, known as 1198 Lincoln Street, on the current tax atlas of the City of Linden in the County of Union, that's not needed for public use, and establishing a minimum price of $100,000.
Okay, can we have a motion for introduction, please?
Yes, thank you, Council President. I'd like to make a motion to introduce Ordinance 67-2 and ask for a second, please.
Second.
Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed?
Yes.
Rivas?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Okay, before we close our meeting this evening, I just want to announce that members of the governing body and their guests are invited to the Gregorio Center for a reception sponsored by the Linden Democratic Clubs. Oh, all are welcome. Please head over there after the meeting. And the next council meeting will be held as follows. Council conference meeting prior to the council meeting, Tuesday, January 17th at 5 p.m. in the council conference room, City Hall. Council meeting Tuesday, January 17th at 7 p.m. in the council chambers. Can we have a motion to adjourn, please?
So,
Second.
Ormond?
Yes.
Javik?
Yes.
Mohammed? Rivas?
Yes.
Roman?
Yes.
Strano?
Yes.
Blaine?
Yes.
Medina?
Yes.
Mrs. Yemakaitis?
Yes. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy